Hey everybody, welcome back to Starfyre Gaming. I am Sir Joseph, and this is Expeditions Rome. We are in our tent, or not our tent, in our compound. We just talked to Sextus about those items, so we need to find a better smith to do things on those things. And we need to talk to this guy about deciphering the ledger. So let's go over here and do that.
Just as I thought. It was a list. But the letters were scrambled in a very complex way. Nothing like we have ever used.
How complex?
Needlessly complex. I would say it borders on insanity. They have mixed multiple languages and at least 3 separate passes of substitution. I have never seen anything like this.
That's pretty scrambled. Is it better than our system? Can we make use of it?
I would advise against it. You would have to be some kind of mathematical genius for this system to be practical.
Let me guess. It's a payroll list?
How did you know?
He knows even those who are determined to leave no evidence must keep track of their money.
Here's the kicker. It's a payroll for spies. Decimus was not the only traitor in the Legion.
I expected as much, but I was hoping to be proven wrong. How many of them are there?
At least 3 score, according to this list. We have no way to know if the list is complete, of course. Worse yet, they use code names, so we don't know who they are exactly. But we do know most of them are tattooed just like Decimus.
Worthless dogs. It is time to put them down, Legati.
This will be a grim task. Very well. Call a general assembly.
At once. Legionari of the glorious Roman Republic and Senatus Populosque Romanus. Your legatus will now address you. Fall in and pay attention.
Friends, brothers in arms, Romans. It is a dark day today, and what I'm about to say truly breaks my heart. It appears that our legion was infiltrated by traitors serving our enemy. This is disgraceful and unthinkable. I believe no one is beyond redemption. Those of you who serve another master, you know who you are. I'll give you one chance to come forward and beg for mercy. Someone yells angrily in a language you don't readily recognize. Myriad accusals are thrown around cheaply, as if the Legionari always knew of their existence of the traitors, yet failed to act on these rumors. You let them sort things out amongst themselves. Finally, a few Legionari separate themselves from the pack, occasionally glancing at you with apologetic looks on their faces.
Legionari, take off your armor and clothes. You have nothing to worry about if you don't have the mark of the traitors on your skin. What are you waiting for? You have nothing to hide, do you?
Queso's commanding voice and persistent demeanor compel the legionary to obey the unusual order. It is undignified, but for many standing naked in front of their legatus is preferable to being branded as a traitor. Soon, thousands of naked men stare at you in anticipation as your Centaurs herd two score traitors towards you. Some of the infiltrators are apologetic, praying to whichever god would listen. Others are more defiant.
We have found the rat bastards. These men were paid to infiltrate your legion.
Which one? Which one? Okay, we are not barbarians. Wickedness begets wickedness. Yet infamy cannot stay unpunished. See to it that they are expelled from the Legion, Queso. We no longer see them as family. From this day on, they are Romans no longer.
A decision most honorable for people who do not deserve such mercy. If they return, I shall personally cut them down.
This isn't over. If Lorco is behind this, we must keep a vigilant eye out for infiltrators and assassins. Wixie's leader must be one of his agents.
If we could link Lurko to Wixie, that would be the end of him. The Senate would never stand for it.
You're right. But would such a man leave any records of his involvement? He's much more cunning than his brother. We have the payroll ledger. We know these spies are costing Lurko a lot of money. Money that he's doubtlessly embezzling from the Egyptian trade.
Of course. That's why he accepted such an unprestigious assignment from the Senate.
And once again, Dominus Lucullus came close to exposing Lorco for the criminal that he is.
We will continue our campaign against Egypt, increasing the pressure on Lurko. Eventually, he will make a mistake.
And when he does, we shall be there to catch him.
Skill points! Yay! What are you gonna give us here? Gracing shot. What are you gonna give us? Revive. Revive is good. What are you gonna give us? Lure. He is in the bath. Nobody else needs to be in the bath to get their morale up. Is that everybody? Why are you still... Okay, they're going away. Alrighty. Complete all main quests. That is a side quest. Complete all main quests. They don't have any more main quests. Okay, something's going on. Let's go talk to Sextus again.
Spies in our midst.
I always thought the Decimus looked shifty.
Salvete, Legionari. What did you break today?
Nothing there. Talk to Dionari.
Hey, what do you need?
We have taken Nasomenes. A legion of Berbers is mine to command.
2 legions, huh? You are moving up in the world. Will make some people back in Rome very unhappy, I'm sure. Still, you think 2 legions is match for Egypt?
If Egypt were led by a wise pharaoh, maybe not. But fortunately for us, they are ruled by an idiot.
Then we will win simply by not being idiots. You may be right.
Was I wrong to spare the traitors, in your mind?
There was no wrong or right answer. But that is usually the case in life. You chose mercy, and I respect that a great deal. It comes with risk, but so does everything we do.
Carry on. That didn't lead to anything. Let's see, what do we got? Anybody else that we can talk to that might give us...
Oh, wait, Legate.
Talk to Cineros.
I hear you have formed an intimate relationship with Julia Callida. Are you altogether sure that is wise?
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't believe she has revealed everything about herself to us yet. Forgive me, but she is a duplicitous woman. Who knows what secrets she still carries with her?
Do you think we arrived too late?
You will probably not like my honest opinion.
Tell me anyway.
I think our arrival wasn't anticipated by our adversaries, and therefore it can be said we arrived too early for them. I believe the events leading to the proconsul's death could not be prevented, but it seems to me it was our arrival that triggered the murder itself.
That sucks. You seem relaxed in Africa.
The dry air agrees with my old bones, and I always wanted to visit Africa, especially Egypt. I just wish the circumstances were less dreadful.
We need to keep our spirits up.
That we do. An army low on morale loses the war before battle is even joined. We need to keep our spirits up. In other words, we need wine.
Now that Cleopatra is helping us, I think we have an advantage.
I don't think so. Not yet.
Do you think she'll betray us?
At this level of politics, loyalty is something no one can afford to possess or count on. To be honest, we're in a mess here. Loyalties will shift constantly and without mercy. A failure of anticipation is very likely to prove fatal. We must constantly pay attention to every single word and gesture.
I wonder why some of these elders are in our favor.
As always, it is a matter of priorities. They favor us as long as our actions align with their goals. That will not always be the case. The most intelligent of enemies will try to befriend you. It is the honest ones who openly oppose their foes. An honest enemy is virtuous, and therefore fallible.
You think honesty makes someone predictable?
Most certainly. And predictability is the worst trait a commander can display in times of war.
With the addition of African troops, our ranks should swell.
I think creating a new legion from African troops was the correct strategic decision. However, you should start considering the political implications.
We have non-Roman legionari already.
Precisely. It is unprecedented, and the Senate is partial towards precedented actions. The Optimatus in particular will be displeased.
Talk to us later. Or let us talk later. That didn't lead to anything, alright? Let's go talk to Queso. He thinks we have a main quest to complete, but the only main quest
How
is
can I help you?
complete all main quests. Nasamones is ours again. Nothing stands between us and Egypt now.
Except the armies of a pharaoh. He may play the fool, but I wouldn't underestimate a man who rules such an ancient and powerful nation. Egyptians have a strong sense of loyalty to their leader. Many armies tried to conquer Alexandria and failed. Let us not add another one to that list.
You seem particularly troubled by this whole Wixie thing.
I thought our legion was beyond such failures of virtue. Undefeated and incorruptible. But I was wrong. We're aware of the threat now, at least. We'll make sure this weakness never takes root again.
Carry on.
At your service.
Alright. Moving up the path. Let's go talk to Bestia.
Come, let us talk.
We have conquered Nasomenes. Now it is time to march for Egypt.
It will not be easy. I have fought Egyptian gladiators in the past. They can be ruthless and cunning. Their people are not fractured into tribes like those of Nasomenes. To defeat them, we must first divide them.
Wale. Okay.
All quiet.
There's Yulia.
Hey there, lover boy.
With Nasomenes on our side, we're much more powerful.
I don't think Nazamones is on our side. I'd watch out for Lunya. She turned out to be unusually helpful. This kind of help usually comes with a price. Let's make sure it's one we'll be willing to pay.
Wale. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Our way, Legate.
Nothing there. It's all main quest. I mean, that's the only main quest. There are no more main quests. Alright, let's step outside, maybe?
It just seems soft.
You wanted them to decimate the Legion?
Of course not. But they would have been right to. How can we be sure nobody will cover for these spies again?
Okay, nothing popped up here. Yeah, I just don't... Let's go exploring a little bit. Where's that hunting ground? Let's send these guys to the hunting grounds. Some food. Maybe we'll just take another province, see if that does anything. Thinking this is probably Alexandria. Letter from Cleopatra. Excuse me. A small group of riders intercept you on your path, galloping at what must be an exhausting speed to catch up to you. Their leader, whose clothes are incredibly fine before the hectic journey dirtied it, respectfully surrenders a letter into your possession bearing the royal seal of Cleopatra.
Destiny sees to it that our interests are aligned once again. Let us meet in the court of heaven. Make your way at once, for it is ill-advised to make a goddess wait. Signed, Cleopatra Philopater, rightful queen of Egypt.
It seems Her Majesty has learned the value of brevity.
It would be nice to have a little more information to go on.
Tell your queen I will meet her as soon as I am able. The rider bows respectfully, turns their horses, and kick off into the same frantic gallop that brought them to you. Okay, that advanced it. There we go. We just had to get out on the road. Diplomatic distractions. Alright, where's the court of heaven? It's over here somewhere, right? Oh, there's the marker. Wow, it's way the heck over here. That's right. Alright, let's see what's going on here.
Come, look at my goods. The allure of the discarded is too strong, is it not? Come, perhaps there's more.
Some javelin tools would be of use.
Look at them and decide.
100 denarii per? Wow. That's pretty brutal. We'll buy one. I only got 700 bucks. I'm poor.
You may want to reconsider.
I'm poor. Let's keep moving. Money. Where are we trying to get to here? Way up here. All right. There we go. Wait for our guys to get there.
I'm sure you have formed your own opinions of the Court of Heaven by now. Before you leave, there is one more thing I wish to discuss.
Of course. Go ahead.
There are 3 kinds of tribes. Those who support our ideas, those who are undecided, and those who are actively against what we're doing. That last kind poses a problem we will have to solve. Or else.
The words "or else" are often followed by a threat.
I am but an old woman. It would be foolish of me to threaten a representative of the Great Roman Republic. All I can do is warn you of the impending dangers.
What kind of problems?
I envision an Azamenes not too different from your Rome. A place where people rule themselves. Some leaders would like to benefit from this at the expense of my people. That I cannot allow.
What exactly makes this a mutual problem?
Alliances are based on mutual benefit. I am your ally. There is a leader who is against my vision for Nazamenes, and therefore against you. Trust me when I say it will be better for both of us if we eliminate this tribe.
Out with it then. What do you want?
There is one tribe so opposed to Rome that they are actively trying to prevent our alliance. We need to show them the error of their ways. Unfortunately, there is only one language they truly understand. The language of the spear and the blade.
I'm reasonably fluent in that. Point me in their way, and I will have a talk.
Excellent. My people have found them hiding in an abandoned village in the desert. My warriors are already on their way. Join us, and together we shall punish their insolence.
Let's hope that's not an ambush. To talk to Cleopatra. Alright, that's a minor. That's a side quest, okay.
You certainly took your time.
You are not my only concern.
Charming, but difficult to believe. It is I who will allow you to win this war. Let us get down to business without further ado. It is my understanding that you need some kind of evidence against your opponent to be used in your Senate. Something to prove the existence of his business relations with my husband. Fortunately, my husband keeps thorough records of all such dealings.
And you have a way to acquire these records?
Interrupt me again, and I shall have you whipped in front of your men. Ptolemy keeps all ledgers detailing his business transactions in his palace in Alexandria. We shall pay a visit to my dear husband. It might be beneficial for you to make his acquaintance, don't you think?
Alexandria is deep within enemy territory.
That's not a problem. The people of Egypt will not prevent us from traveling, and my husband is probably looking for a reason to talk to me.
How exactly do you know that I need such evidence?
Was it a secret? I didn't know. I have a very close relationship with secrets. They tend to reveal themselves to me.
Sounds like a perfect opportunity for Lurko or Ptolemy to assassinate us.
Assassination? Is that how your glorious republic works? I'm sure our enemies would never stoop so low. Jest notwithstanding, Ptolemy has very publicly offered us safe passage. Killing either of us now would ruin his reputation in perpetuity.
Thought we were going to wage war on them.
War is not simply a matter of swords and shields. Surely an illustrious leader such as you would know this. A war is best won without spilling any blood.
Sounds like a good idea. When do we leave?
Splendid. I have already informed Ptolemy about our impending arrival. Let us quickly be on our way. This could give us an opportunity to end this war. I get the feeling Ptolemy is willing to parley.
Let us hope you're right about that.
You must trust me. It is safer to travel separately. We shall meet in Alexandria.
Excuse me. Alright, let's go to the exit now. Okay. Long run to our horse, evidently. There we are. Okay, let's see where this this place is at. Pass through a small trading post along the road, a collection of tents around a well where travelers and merchants meet to exchange goods and rumors. Reading is not easy today. While pausing to let your horses rest, you and your companions drift through a little camp and see if there is any interesting information to pick up. Today, Fortuna does not favor you. There are no interesting rumors to speak of, only gossip about romance or feuds between some of the local families. Moreover, nothing sold here holds any interest to you. It is all goats, baskets, and pottery. At least your horses are well rested when you return to the group and set off once more into the desert. let's go with the main core. Alrighty.
The Romans are here! Enough talk! It is time for you to join your ancestors!
The Romans have joined you! Betrayers! You have turned your backs on the Queen!
Pray to your false queen for protection. You will see how little she cares for you.
These idiots! Like, they didn't even give us a chance to scope out the area.
Okay, let's see. Got that. Archer, got one of those guys. Stabby guy, pawn guy, another archer. Dodge up. Get behind some cover. Probably should have done that to begin with. Get behind some cover. Deflect. Deflect. Just out of range. The shaman's there. I hate those guys. And that's why I hate those guys.
I'll be ready for them. If you see the enemy, duck and I will shoot.
Stupid poison. The guy's cowering. Let's see, what's your movement? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna run here. And here. Stab that fool. Get out of the poison. He's stuck in the poison. Cover. That one spot is that's the trigger spot, huh?
No permanent damage.
All right.
I can't continue anymore. The ancestors have forsaken us.
Wow. Heavy morale losses there. Okay, so we gotta get rid of this guy. This guy. This guy. This guy. A lot of these guys we gotta kill. Okay. And stay out of the poison. This is dodge still active. No, it is not. Reactivate that. That on. Cineros will stay behind him. Yep. Didn't get the bleed on. I was hoping I'd get the bleed on. Okay, we got this guy. What's the best place to go here? Guess this way. I don't think we'll be able to see that person, but we can. There we go. Now we gotta hope that our allies don't turn against us. They have suffered a lot of damage, so I'm gonna guess
There's
probably
no destiny. There's no hope.
We're nearly done.
Just in case. Let's put your dodge back on.
Now she joins us. How diligent of her to come and inspect our handiwork in person.
Won't salute before we talk to Lunya. Linen, it's always nice. Good money is always nice.
I see it's taken care of.
This felt like a surprise to them. Care to explain why?
They were surprised by your presence because they know you as a servant of their queen, Cleopatra. She's your ally only until she can accomplish her goals. She will never let Egypt be part of Rome, but she will certainly conquer Nezamenes eventually. I cannot let that happen.
Do not appreciate being manipulated like this.
I apologize if that's of any worth to you. Now you know she has her own loyal servants operating under your nose, though. Such things need to be seen to be believed. Cleopatra is too dangerous to be left alive. Right now, she's of use to both of us. But when the time comes, she needs to be eliminated. Don't think of it as my betrayal. Think of it as my favor.
I understand and I'll think about it.
Don't think too long. Events are unfolding quickly. Please, take my spear as thanks for your help. It is considered a magical weapon among my people, and it will bring you great respect as long as you walk among us. Wale.
Alright, so we'll have to make some decisions down the road, evidently, on who to back. Right, nothing here for me. Excuse me. So, extra critical damage, extra base damage. What are we losing? All slash damage applies bleeding. Now we want to keep the bleeding weapon on. Seven to 9. Killing a character on the ground heals you by 15%. Wow. 6 to 9. Critical of 4. Both have the extra piercing damage. Plus 9 critical chance. 36 poison resistance. That's great around here. Yeah, definitely we want that spear. Now, of course, Cleopatra will probably see it and go, "You're a traitor." How, you know, but, you know, you never know. But I'm sure Cleopatra already knows about Lunya's betrayals. Alright, so that big city is not Alexandria. Wow, it is way the heck up here. Should we take a couple of territories maybe while we're at it? I mean, that one's neutral, so this might mess things up, but we're gonna go ahead and take that. No, let's cancel that. We don't want to mess things up. Make things too difficult. Alright, however, let's go ahead and call it here. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. As always, like, subscribe, and comment. I appreciate that as well. I have been Sir Joseph. You guys, as always, have been awesome. Until next time, y'all stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you later.